So, Sarah and Emily, two besties with dreams of early retirement, were catching up over coffee and chatting about their savings plans. Emily, the adventurous one, decided to spread her money across different investments. Sarah, being a bit more cautious, felt safer sticking with her trusty savings account. As time flew by, their financial paths started to look quite different. Emily's investments were growing like a well-watered plant, but Sarah's savings? They were moving at a snail's pace. Feeling frustrated, Sarah decided it was time to get some professional advice. The advisor introduced her to the magic of compound interest. Basically, compound interest means you earn interest on your initial money and the interest it has already earned. It's like a snowball effect. Sarah had a light bulb moment, realizing how powerful this could be. She started diving into investments, eager to speed up her journey to financial freedom. You know, compound interest is often called the eighth wonder of the world. It's like having a secret weapon for growing your savings and investments. Imagine a snowball rolling down a hill, picking up more snow and speed as it goes. That's exactly how compounding works. Basically, it's earning interest on your interest. Think of it as a financial engine that keeps generating returns on both your initial investment and the interest it has already earned. This ongoing cycle of growth is what makes compound interest so powerful. The beauty of compound interest is in its simplicity. You don't need to be a financial genius to understand or benefit from it. It's a natural process that happens over time, rewarding those who get its potential and use it by saving and investing regularly. So if you want to boost your finances and watch your money grow, understanding and using compound interest is key. It's the closest thing to magic in the world of finance. Let's break down the magic of compound interest with a simple example. Imagine you stash away $1,000 in a savings account with a 5% annual interest rate. In the first year, you pocket $50 in interest. Now here's where it gets fun. In the second year, you earn interest on your original $1,000 plus the $50 interest. So your new balance is $1,050. At 5%, you'll earn $52.50 in the second year. See how your interest earnings grow, even without adding more cash? This snowball effect speeds up your wealth-building journey. Start early, stay consistent, and let compound interest work its magic. Time is like your best buddy when it comes to making the most out of compound interest. The earlier you start investing, the more time your money has to grow like a snowball rolling down a hill. That's why jumping in early is super important to boost your returns. Imagine this, you stash away $1,000 at a 7% annual return when you're 25, by the time you hit 65, that money could balloon to around $15,000. But if you wait until you're 35 to start investing the same amount at the same return, your investment might only grow to about $8,000 by age 65. This huge difference in return shows just how powerful time is when it comes to compound interest. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow and multiply, leading to much higher returns over the long haul. Even small, regular contributions made early on can turn into a big pile of cash over time. So don't let procrastination rob you of the awesome benefits of compound growth. Start investing today, no matter how small the amount, and let time work its magic on your finances. Chapter 5. The snowball effect, small starts, big results. You don't need to be rolling in dough to make compound interest work for you. Even tiny, regular contributions can grow into a nice little nest egg over time, thanks to the snowball effect. Imagine every dollar you invest is like a busy little worker bee, buzzing around collecting interest and adding it to your hive. As your hive gets bigger, so does your team of worker bees, and they gather even more interest. This keeps going, creating a snowball effect that speeds up your wealth-building journey. The trick is to keep adding to your investments regularly, no matter how small the amount. Just like a tiny snowball rolling down a hill can turn into a big one, your small, steady contributions will eventually grow into a significant sum. So don't underestimate the power of starting small. Start investing today, even if it's just a little bit. The sooner you start, the sooner you can see the snowball effect in action and watch your wealth grow. Chapter 6. Real-world wonders, compound interest in action. Compound interest isn't just some fancy theory, it's a real thing that's changing lives every day. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He says a big chunk of his wealth comes from compound interest. His long-term approach has beaten the market for years. Ever heard the chessboard story? It's a great way to understand exponential growth. You start with 1 grain of rice and it doubles on each square. Before you know it, you've got more rice than the whole kingdom. Retirement accounts like 401(k)s and IRAs use compound interest to help you build a comfy future. So, get to know compound interest and use it to hit your financial goals. Chapter 6. Real-World Wonders: Compound Interest in Action. Compound interest isn't just some fancy theory, it's a real thing that's changing lives every day. Take Warren Buffett, for example. He says a big chunk of his wealth comes from compound interest. His long-term approach has beaten the market for years. Ever heard the chessboard story? It's a great way to understand exponential growth. You start with 1 grain of rice and it doubles on each square. Before you know it, you've got more rice than the whole kingdom. Retirement accounts like 401(k)s and IRAs use compound interest to help you build a comfy future. So, get to know compound interest and use it to hit your financial goals. Hey there! Welcome to Section 7. Today we're diving into the Rule of 72, your new best friend for estimating growth. So, the Rule of 72 is this super cool trick that helps you figure out how long it'll take for your money to double based on a fixed annual interest rate. All you need to do is divide 72 by your annual interest rate. Easy, right? For example, if you're getting a 6% annual return, your investment will double in about 12 years. So, 72 divided by 6 equals 12. Simple math. Now, if you have a 9% return, your money will double in roughly 8 years. That's 72 divided by 9, which gives you 8. See how quick that was? The Rule of 72 is a quick and easy way to get a handle on how interest rates affect the time it takes for your investments to grow. While it's a simple calculation, it's a fantastic rule of thumb for getting a rough idea of your investment's potential growth. Just remember, the higher the interest rate, the faster your money will double. This really shows why it's important to look for investment opportunities with good returns to make the most of compounding. Happy investing! Chapter 8. Start today, reap the rewards tomorrow. Let's be honest, procrastination is the biggest enemy of compound interest. The sooner you start investing, the more time your money has to grow, and the bigger your returns will be. Don't let fear or indecision stop you from taking that first step towards securing your financial future. You don't need a lot of money to start investing. Even small, regular contributions can add up over time thanks to the snowball effect of compounding. The key is to create a savings and investment plan and stick to it. Start by checking out different investment options that match your risk tolerance and financial goals. If you need help, talk to a financial advisor to create a plan that works for you. The most important thing is to take action today and start using the power of compound interest to build a brighter financial future for yourself. Chapter 9. Overcoming obstacles, staying the course. So, compound interest is pretty simple, right? But sticking with it to really see those benefits? That can be a bit tricky. Life happens, doesn't it? Surprise car repairs, market ups and downs, or just the temptation to splurge can mess up even the best plans. To get through these bumps, it's super important to keep your eyes on the prize and stay focused on your financial goals. Don't panic and sell when the market dips. Remember, these ups and downs are just part of the journey. Instead, think of these times as opportunities to buy low and benefit from long-term growth. Make a budget that prioritizes saving and investing, and set up automatic contributions to make it easier to stick with it. Surround yourself with supportive people, whether it's family, friends, or a financial advisor, to stay motivated and on track. Remember, reaching financial freedom is more like running a marathon than a sprint. There will be challenges, but by staying the course and sticking to your long-term goals, you can overcome them and unlock the full power of compound interest. Chapter 10. The Power of Consistency. Your key to financial freedom. You know, consistency is like the secret ingredient in Grandma's famous recipe. It's what makes successful investing, especially with compound interest, really work. Think of it like this: just like a tiny stream can carve through rock over time, your small, steady contributions can chip away at debt and build wealth in the long run. The trick is to make saving and investing a regular habit, just like brushing your teeth or paying your bills. It's all about routine. Set up automatic contributions to your investment account so you don't even have to think about it. It's like putting your finances on autopilot. Treat these contributions as must-do expenses, just like your rent or mortgage payments. It's non-negotiable. Remember, it's not about trying to time the market or chasing the latest investment trends. That's just noise. It's about showing up consistently, making regular contributions, and letting compound interest work its magic over time. By embracing the power of consistency, you can change your financial future, one small step at a time. Just keep at it, and you'll see the difference. Chapter 11. Your journey to financial success starts now. Congrats! You've unlocked the secret of compound interest and seen just how amazing it can be. You've learned how this financial magic can grow your money over time, bringing you closer to your dreams. But remember, knowledge is only useful if you act on it. Don't let this newfound wisdom gather dust. Take that first step today. Start small if you need to, but just start. Open that investment account, check out your options, and make your first contribution. Remember, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. Embrace the power of compound interest, stay consistent, and watch your financial future bloom. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today and start your journey to financial freedom.